Hi everyone, welcome to episode 1 of the kitchen makeover series. Today I just wanted to share with you the paints that I bought. I did quite a lot of research to decide which paint to buy and I tried a few of them out. I bought the Rust-Oleum furniture paint, I bought furniture paint and I bought the chalk paint. I didn't actually get on with either paint. I bought the furniture paint and I did one of my bedside tables in our bedroom and I didn't like the texture of it, and it's got a very sort of a shiny sheen to it. I didn't like the paint and I wouldn't choose to use it again. I then had to go with the chalk paint, and again I wasn't happy with the finish on it. I found that the paint, even though I stirred it well, was really drippy. It's not something I'd want to use on my kitchen cabinets, so I ruled that out. I looked at a couple of other types of paints, but the things that I was looking at on Pinterest, the pictures of the kitchens that I liked, were all painted in Farrow Ball colours, and actually the colour of the kitchen at the moment is Farrow's cream, and I painted that about 7 years ago when we moved into our house, and actually in part from a couple of places it has held up really well. So I decided to go with the Farrow Ball again. It's taken me ages to decide on the colours, but what I've gone with is the Farrow Ball. This is the Estate Eggshell, so it is got a kind of mid sheen to it, and so that's Cornforth White number 228. So I'm really excited to get started and get some of that on the cupboards to get an idea of how that's going to work out. The good thing for me is that it is water-based, so that I can easily wash out my brushes. I don't mind doing it when the kids are around. There aren't the fumes that you often get with the other paints. The other colour that I've chosen, so I've gone with 2 colours. So the main sort of run of cabinets on this side and the cabinets over there are going to be in the Cornforth White. And then for my island, my kitchen island, which I could probably just show you again in a minute, I've gone with Downpipe number 26. Now I was trying to decide between Downpipe and Railings, which is even darker. It's like a bluey black colour, and I wasn't quite brave enough to go with that, but I really liked the look of the Downpipe in lots of like pictures that I'd seen on Pinterest, and I thought, I think it's a paint that I can use in other parts of the house. So even though I'm only going to do the island with it in the kitchen, I thought, well, I'll have plenty left over, and I'm going to have a real think about what other projects I can do with that. So those are the 2 colours I've chosen. I also picked up a primer, but I decided not to go with the Farrow Ball primer. So I've gone with the Wilkinson's primer and undercoat, and I've used this before, and you can use it interior and exterior primer. So if I've got lots left, I know I'm going to find a use for it. It was only about £9, £9.99, something like that, which is really good value, but I really like Wilkinson's paints. So I've gone with that as a primer, and that's a water-based primer. That was £9.99. The other really exciting thing, in my opinion, is that I found a mat to go in front of the island. Now, I wasn't gonna put it in situ. I was gonna wait until the kitchen was finished and do this big reveal, but I like my mat and I'm already standing on it. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna show you what I bought. I'm really happy with it. I'm just gonna turn the camera around and show you. Excuse me for a moment. So this is it. Here, this is the rug, and it's like a flat weave rug. There is no sort of proper pile to it. I really love the colours and the texture of it, and I got this from Dunelm in the sale for £31.50, and I'm really happy with it. It doesn't seem to move around, which is brilliant. The kids haven't tripped up on it, although I've only had it down for a couple of days. So I'm really happy with it, and I think when I paint the island, which is this unit here in the Downpipe, I think it's really going to show and complement that colour with the matte in front. So I'm really happy with that. As you know, also I've got a little project that I need to do, which is to continue the cladding, which starts at the top of the dishwasher, and I think you can see here it stops, and what I wanted to do was put some lengths of cladding or tongue and groove along there to continue that. So I have done that as well, so I've done quite a lot already, and I've been to buy some of the tongue and groove or cladding in B&Q, and I bought these lengths, and so they came 5 to a packet, and they were at least 2 meters long, and I actually only needed 2 of those, so I'm going to have a think about another project with the others. And I've cut them to size 86 centimeters, and I have primed them. I sanded them first, sorry, and then I primed and undercoated them, and I have let them dry for at least a day. It does say that it's a quick dry, it could be dry in 2 hours, and it might be sort of touch dry, but I want everything done properly and done really well in this kitchen because I want it to last. So I've let that dry overnight, and I will do that probably between every coat that I do, is let it dry for as long as possible. But I'm excited because I painted the first piece of cladding, which I'm going to fix, with the Cornforth White, and I absolutely love it. I'm just going to turn the camera around so that you can see the colour. I love it. This is the first piece of cladding that I've painted. This has had 1 coat with the Cornforth White. So this one has been done with the primer, left overnight, and this one is the Cornforth White, and I absolutely love it. I'm probably, you know, it's going to need 2 coats, but oh my goodness, it's so smooth, it's gone on beautifully. The colour is right up my street. It's a sort of limestone colour, and I absolutely love it. The paint is just gone on beautifully, so smooth. So I'm going to get on with this. I've got 3 more of these to paint with the Cornforth White. I'm going to let them dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to fix them. It's simply going to be a case of taking the piece of cladding, I'm going to use wood glue along the back, and then I'm going to fix it with some small paneling nails, basically. I have got a nail gun, but the nails themselves are going to be far too long, so I'm just going to use some small nails, and then what I will then do is just put a small amount of paint where the nails are, just to cover those. I may not need to, but I'll see how that goes. So that's going to be my little project for tomorrow. So thank you for joining me today on my first little project for the kitchen makeover. I'm really pleased with the paint. I'm glad I've made a start with the cladding. I love the matte, so I'm going to get on and put the cladding up tomorrow, and then the next job is that I'm going to start painting the cabinets. And to do that, I'm going to obviously take the doors off and take the hardware off and do everything properly. So join me in my next video where I'll be doing the next stage of my kitchen makeover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.